Mojis is a brand of flat shoes for women. They're handcrafted, there's no left or right. You know, enjoy the uniqueness, enjoy the little things, take your time and kind of slow down. It's all about the little things. The idea with Mojis is to keep the craft alive, especially in the fashion industry the way it is today, where everything is mass produced. We're trying to
this pressure, where why should a lawyer be defined by that name tag or that role? Why should a full-time mom be a full-time mother? And we then grew to a few more, and then a few more, and then a few more, and then a few more. Tonight, we're here celebrating a theme that is very...
Any of your clothes holds a very special memory. When I say special memory, I mean maybe your favorite dress was originally made for a beloved aunt, or maybe you got made to measure to real women's real proportions and not quite restrictive underwear. And therefore, for me, when
years ago, I won a scholarship to pay for my second year of my MA at the Royal College of Art by Karl Lagerfeld. 10 years ago, my 2-year-old experience to make it happen. But really, it's taken a lot more than 3 seasons. I had no funding, no premises, no staff, just sheer friends through word of mouth. I showed my collection in one size only, and I made each order made to order for each customer. So
back as I can remember. Tara, my maid of honor, at my wedding, wrote a speech depicting my personality through all the different styles of shoes I own, behind our shoes and clothes. What lies beneath, the raw nakedness of our bare souls? Who is the woman who holds her bag or wears those shoes? So, confidence and how you feel in the clothes starts first with loving the skin that you're in, through coming to accept your body and exploring who you are.
So, is recycled fabric our future? I hope so, because sustainability in fashion should be a normal practice. And what is this be sustainable? Well, sadly, it isn't because of disasters like Rana Plaza. I decided to be part of the solution, and I launched Deborah Campbell Atelier, more better, not more of. Going it alone is terrifying. But I am determined to make a difference. My vision
is a supportive community where women can share their ideas on fashion, beauty. I think we should be out there enjoying fashion. Fashion is not who we are, but it does communicate without saying any word.
I believe it because I see it happen every day at SmartWorks. SmartWorks is a UK charity that dresses and trains unemployed women for their job interview. As your client said, it's not just the clothes, it's the feeling of being worthy. So,
please go upstairs, go and see what she's organised. If you love vintage, if you don't love vintage, if you want to hear stories, more stories, you can do a minute of that. It's an outlet. And the first rule, they're always the same everywhere. Athens, Riga, DC, and all the cities that we're in, is that you don't really talk to the friend.
Do historical-based graphic t-shirts, all from Peruvian cotton, and it's all hand-stitched as well. It's just an amazing quality.
If they're ill, if they're feeling low on their self-confidence, and get clothes that really build their confidence, perhaps tailor-made, perhaps from a company that they really...
But I also write a fashion blog. When I started my blog, it was intended as a creative outlet where I could talk about my life and work in the fashion industry. I would talk about events. As a technophobe, but I run a website single-handedly. So my message is don't stick to what you're good at or limit yourself with labels. Challenge yourself.
Of using a mechanised needle to ever so slowly create large and intense artworks with thread. Since July 2013, I have sold 1,103 silk scarves. A blog all about tall fashion tips and about hunting for great brands that do tall trousers well, and sharing all this with all the tall women out there.
Like Eleanor Tomlinson, Jenny Agata, creating handcrafted bridal gowns and made-to-measure tailoring for our discerning clients. The materials and production
all made from the same wool, so really nice, juicy, chunky wool from Peru. And I'm here to tell you a little bit about since the start.
Anthropology, providing work for many and a real tribute to the merits of craft. I've always connected to vintage and find it so inspiring.
It was black and white then. They had a very simple, very important message. It was green for give, white for women, and violet for votes. They made men wouldn't pay for it, so the women had to use their own pin money. I love jewellery and I love history. Costume jewellery.
Purpose. It sounds cliche, but it all started with a bag that I fell in love with. It wasn't until after I purchased it that I realised it was made from upside
things that you're interested in. And you'll be provided with suggested connections, content, and events that we think can make a difference in your life.
Thank you, Aurelia. And now the evening is over. I really had a great time at this event called the Fashion Piazza, hosted by Anthropology and Hub Dot. If you check out Hub Dot, it's basically a really great way for networking, finding people with interesting stories that inspire you, and you just connect. My favorite people of the evening was SmartWorks. Basically it says here, they're a UK charity that dresses and trains unemployed women for their job interview. SmartWorks helps women to feel confident, look fabulous, succeed at their job interview, and move on with their. So you can check them out at smartworks.org.uk, and I do recommend you just give a look at hub.com. And that's it really. So it's smartworks.org.uk for the charity and hub.com for the networking. See ya.